Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Pronago, bringing you another Brood War custom campaign playthrough. This is Echoes by Tipereth. I think it was made in 2009. Pretty sure anyways. I think it was also made for a contest or something like that, but I honestly don't remember. So I skipped the whole login stuff because there was nothing modified there, no custom menu graphics or anything like that. So very minimalist in that respect. So here we go. The Stuff of Nightmares, the map number 1. The UAD Armada flees to Earth with a Zerg in hot pursuit. Now, it is an installation map, so I'm not feeling too strong already. But at least on a cursory glance, there's only 2 other installation maps. Great. Can't wait. Here we go. June 2501. The fleeing UAD Armada is ravaged by the Zerg, and with Dougal dead, there is nobody left to rally with the fleet. While most of the remaining UAD ships struggle to escape, one commander tries desperately to open a comm channel to Earth. Earth Intelligence Command, come in. This is Captain Fika of the UAD, Ironclad. The Armada is under heavy Zerg attack, requesting orders. Commander, you are aware that contact with Earth is impossible at present time. We are simply too far away to establish a communications link. Wow, Adjutant's got some fucking sass. Damn it, I am an EIC officer, and I know full well what this vessel is capable of. Establish a connection with Earth now. To hell with secrecy, we're dying out here. ... Connection established. Captain Fika, I assume you have a good reason for breaking radio silence and risking exposure. Command, the fleet is being slaughtered. Is that a good enough reason? What should we do? Captain Fika, the Koprulu expedition has been deemed a failure. You will not return to Earth. You are ordered to use this unique opportunity to field test our ship-mounted psi disruptor. Wow. I mean... What the hell? Command, I'm not going to live long enough to be made an example of, much less return to Earth. If we activate the disruptor, we lose power to all systems. We have Zerg specimens on board, Command, and we cannot risk letting them loose. Activating the disruptor is your best hope of survival, Captain. If it works, you need not worry about a few stray Zerg roaming the corridors, and you may just save the remainder of the fleet. Good luck. Receiving override instructions from Earth High Command. Psi Disruptor will activate in 5 minutes. Ready to transmit test data to Earth. Amazing. Attention, crew of the Ironclad. We will be activating the Psi Disruptor momentarily. Shipwide systems will experience power failure. We are scrambling fighters to defend us until the disruptor comes online. God have mercy on us all. Okay. This is sort of like an awkward briefing because, I mean, for one, there's no voice acting. For another, it seems like the UED, or EIC, whatever the fuck, like their Earth Command stuff seems to have like a pre-built response for this sort of thing. So I guess they were monitoring them. I mean, it probably would make a bit more sense to me, or I would probably have less of like a visceral reaction to like that ghost just being like, I assume you have a good reason for doing this, and then immediately transitioning into, you are now to do this. Like, it just felt a little off. I assume I would have had less of that sort of reaction if it had been voice acted well or something, presented a little bit better. But nonetheless, I guess it's a UED enough thing to do. So let's get into it. Oversee the field tests. Oh god, the emitter blew. We're losing power to engines.
Where does it hurt?
Science team attend. The Zerg containment is breached. You have about 4 minutes before they break through the doors. I'll meet you at the elevator in the sublevels. Move now.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay. So those guys are goners. These guys are also goners. Not a whole lot of warning, that's for sure. I'll leave these men here. What's my... Oh! At least 4 scientists must survive. Well, how's that working out for me? Well, I don't know about that. So I think I'm supposed to disable my built-in music? Because we have some music playing. That wasn't listed anywhere, but I guess it's just common sense for most people. So we have to get there pretty fucking early. Or pretty quickly, I guess. so I guess I'll just A-move there and see what happens. They're coming in through the vents. Okay. Is this just not a viable exit path or something? I can't believe there's this dot. Hi. What the hell are those? The new AUG suits we've been working on. Kadarin crystal rounds, shields, and photon grenades. Zerg won't know what hit them. Kadarin rifle and photon grenade, huh? These units seem to be using attack instead of patrol. I'm not really 100% sure what's up with that. Whatever, we're almost there, I guess. Music's a little loud. Could have used some audio balancing. Captain, what strains is Zerg are trying to break through? Surely we could mount some sort of defense. Stuff of nightmares, soldier. Keep moving. Nightmares? Run, damn it, run! Oh shit, we're not actually almost there. Oh, okay. Get him. So it looks like just a random chance to... Yeah, it seems like it's just a random chance to throw an extra damaging weapon at them or something. It also seems like we're meant to fail. I mean, unless we're supposed to just restart and then have perfect map knowledge. It probably is possible to get over there in a given time, but... I'm gonna hold out here, even though it's very obvious that we're not actually going to make it. Just to see what happens. Like, is it an organic timer after this, where it just spawns a certain number of units behind us? Or is it instant defeat? Let's find out. Interesting soundtrack decisions. By interesting, I'm not sure if I mean I like it or not. Like I said, it's a little overbearing. I do like the fact that there's certain like what? You made it, thank God. The elevator should be here soon. We just need to hold out until then. Antaro Adun, we were on board when the Exodus began. Though we have no love for your people, it seems survival is of mutual interest to us. Antaro Adun, by the way. Antaro Adun, we don't like you. LOL. Flash Marine. So epic. Get him. Call them big meanies. One of them was red. I don't know if that means he had different upgrades or something. Oh, okay. Spinning man. Nightmare Zergling. Okay. I was gonna say I do appreciate some of the oh shit, well. Oh boy. Somebody help me. Oh, never mind. That's from the Nightmare Hydralisks. Plague spray. Okay. Warning, power levels are critically low. Orbital decay imminent. Redirecting power from non-essential systems to engines. We apologize for any inconvenience. No. What? Listen. That's some fucking shit. What am I supposed to do with that exactly? You can't just introduce these units that completely wipe the floor with my men. In a point where I can't really afford to lose units that way. That does seem a little retarded. These units are stuck out there. Okay.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh my god. Why?
Your forces are under attack.
I guess we could save some of our men. I don't know, man. I don't know what the point of rushing is, really. Is there anything of value up here that we can search for? Oh, there's an Ultralisk over here. Oh, there's an Ahmed. Hey, turn around. I need this Ahmed. It seems like trying to get through the timer or whatever is completely pointless because we were not punished at all for not making it there, so I don't get it. Okay, so no commentary on that one, I guess. Nothing, no dialogue, no response to finding Ahmed. Glad to see another campaign with a hidden Ahmed, though. I was in the middle of trying to praise the campaign before it did that goofy shit. Hey, stop that. They're coming through the vents. They're spawning on me. I don't know what the fuck just blew me up, but alright. Does Ahmed have a special ability or something? I don't know. That was a little creepy. I hope Ahmed trivializes everything. Makes everything really easy. Come on, up, 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 up. It's this weird post-rock shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. It's a good thing those don't do a friendly fire. I'm really not digging the music after enough listens. I think it's fair to say I'm not my cup of tea. But there's like him saying the stuff of nightmares there. Like that is the mission title, of course. So it's like interesting. I like that he worked it into the dialogue, anyways. You know, it's better than not having any grounding theme at all, which is what most maps have. It's like, why the fuck is a map called that? And there's not really any explanation for it or whatever. So. I just feel like it, that and the mission objectives popped up, instead of them being there from the get-go, your mission objectives appeared as they became relevant, and that's something that I definitely agree with. I think that's the way it should always be, instead of just like being spelled out for you immediately or something. Unfortunately, these units don't like unburrow or something. It looks really weird when they just spawn in like that. Very immersion breaking. Huh. Get him, Ahmed. What is happening over here? Well, this is embarrassing. Oh no, a nightmare circling. Ugh. Oh, I see. They're coming to give him kisses or something. It's a little psychotic. So we'll save here so that we don't fuck up the next time. I'm really not a fan of these micro missions, man. But at least this is a bit more straightforward. Oh, I guess I can delete all this stuff. Deleting it then. Bye. Ecos. Yeah, I don't know why they went all the way over there. It's a little psychotic. Huh. Oh, goodbye. Ah, why? That hurts so much. That is really psychotic that they can do that. That's really fucking absurd. Look how much damage that shit does. And they have so much health! Okay. That is some real psychosis. I don't know how you're supposed to handle that. I guess not by fighting them on open ground. Or a choke point, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I'm even saying, so discount everything I say. I don't know, man. It just seems really psychotic. Either way. This is still kind of a choke point, but... Holy shit. The damage values on those things are so fucking ridiculous. That is some real psychosis, dude. Oh boy. Error?
Your forces are under attack.
I think I lost my Ahmed. It's pretty depressing. That is, I don't know what you're supposed to do with those. That's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen something quite like that. Wowee! This is so ridiculous. What the fuck is the answer? I don't get it. First of all, this song, man. Fuck that. Huh. Ahmed is a hero. It seems like a random chance again from the iScript or whatever, but I don't know, man. What it seems like is fucking bugged. It deals so much fucking damage. It's AoE. It can't be countered by anything, I don't think. Okay. Like, look how much fucking health this stuff has. How? What are you supposed to do against that, man? That's psychotic.
Your
forces are under attack.
Oh my god, they're already here. I feel like they got... I don't know. I feel like we were supposed to do something to stop them from spawning them all or something. I couldn't really tell you for sure, though. I don't know, man. This is so crazy to me. Ay. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna fuck this, dude. There's no way. Like, how do you even begin to try to handle this, to be honest? Like, you can try, maybe. Like, do a barricade move or something here. I don't feel like this is useful at all, though. No, there's no way. There's so many of those. Where are they coming from? They're coming from this vent. Look how many of them there are. Holy shit! Yeah, okay, buddy. There's no way. Look at all this stuff. How would you possibly, like... How would you possibly win? They even have, like... Oh, no, those are just from the intro. How? How would you possibly win against this? Oh, okay. If there weren't as many, maybe? Yeah, it is a random chance thing, but it's random LOLXD. Alright, well, I got nothing, man. There's like no way. I can't imagine unless you like.
What's up? No sweat. Go ahead, Commander.
I don't listen. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing, but. Come on. You almost have to get them fucking stuck over here. Like what we've done. Where is my headset? Get over there. Yeah, maybe this is how you're supposed to do it. This is like a really stupid way to do it, but... Don't die, Mongoloid man. Warning, power levels are critically low, orbital decay imminent. Holy shit. Negative. No. Override, computer. Override, goddammit. Power reroute aborted. All hands brace for impact. Wow, we managed to do it. I don't know how or why, but... Yeah, I forgot. These units are still there. I mean, it was through the most ridiculous way possible. For the record. Okay. In we go. Hi. If you want to live to see another day, you need to get in this elevator now. Okay. Off we go. Approaching planet surface now at unsafe speed. Prepare for crash landing. Ah, shit. Oh, okay. Status report. Fires on all upper decks. No signs of human life. Captain, EIC test standards require a human evaluation. Was the side disruptor field test successful? We need to kill the AI. EIC protocol also mandates that a downed vessel is to self-destruct to avoid capture of the information or technology. While there is still a pending query from Earth, the AI cannot do this. The main computer bank is down here somewhere. What's our objective? This is a really annoying fucking sound effect. Okay. Why did 4 UED scientists have to survive before just so that 2 of them could die in this cutscene? Question mark? I should have saved before I started this nonsense, but I don't think the Zerglings pose too much of a threat. Too bad we couldn't save our Ahmed. Or any fire bats at all. Actually, we may have saved our... No, we definitely didn't. We definitely died. Okay, there's nothing there. Ahmed! We did save you. Mwah. Crash really tore apart the engineering bay. I don't know, man. As long as we don't deal with any more of those fucking red hydras, I think we'll be okay. What a psychotic way to win, too. Oh no, they'll attack me with their adrenal glands. Okay. I assume we have to go in this direction. It's funny that you can just skip all this stuff. Maybe there is something over here then, because why else would you have to fight through this nonsense? No, never mind, there's nothing. Error. Not a fan of the level design so far, or the audio fucking sound stage that he's got going on here. These units are still fighting valiantly. For some reason it didn't remove or kill those units. I don't really know why. It seems really strange to me that that wouldn't be the case, because the computer even says no signs of human life, so that's pretty immersion breaking.
I'm all over it. Never know what hit 'em. I'm gone.
I kind of want to clear this area just because I feel like it will come back to bite me in the ass if I don't. Like, we have to escape through this area or something.
Never know what hit 'em.
Oh.
I'm all over it.
Okay.
I'm gone.
I'm gonna cloak.
I'm all over it.
But you guys didn't know you could do that with ghosts, huh? Ghosts only.
I'm here.
It's a little trick I learned from Eternal Death. That I didn't play, by the way.
I'm gone. Never know what hit 'em. I'm all over it. I'm gone.
Alright, we gotta hit the next guy like 4 times or 5 times, I
What
think.
hit 'em. I'm all over it.
Easy. Alright, so that's pretty good. Kind of dumb that they didn't change the Rainer, Tipereth didn't change the Rainer sound files, but whatever. So that should let us escape relatively easily. I like that there's at least the option to do that. Let's check out what's over here. A lot of these red units, unfortunately. Oops. Huh. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, whatever. I'll just cloak with this guy and kill him then. Oh, I have to bring a scientist. This is weird. I can't find the self-destruct protocol anywhere in the system. Just something labeled Code Aeolus. What? Code Aeolus is a failsafe protocol. Computer, what is the status of the fleet? Fleet status destroyed. The last 2 hours of their transmissions have been saved in my network. Would you like to hear them? No, God no. Unlock all exits. We need to get off the ship. Captain, we have lost contact with this. Suggest completing construction of the relay network. Computer, upload all salvageable data and processes into the network. We will begin construction of the final relay station immediately. Now we have to escape the Ironclad. Okay. That was... I was reading at like double speed there, and... for obvious reasons, I think. But, the post-rock really does not fit here, I don't think. Pretty, goofy. Oh, I guess you can do that with civilians, too. Can't do it with Marines and Firebats is the bottom line. Okay. I assume this is where I had to go? Oh, okay, just victory. Well, that was a really confusing mission. I really don't know how you're supposed to legitimately beat the red plague hydras. I feel like those nightmare hydralisks are generally pretty fucking broken. Still, though, it's cool, I guess, that there was some degree of modding done to the base units to make it feel a little bit different. It's just that, like I understand what the intention was, at least I think. And the intention was to have, like, you know... not necessarily boss units, but more powerful units. The problem is that we've never been introduced to these before. This is the first mission of the entire campaign. And so their inclusion here could potentially make sense story-wise, but doesn't make any sense gameplay-wise. We have no real room to feel out how they are, and the character, this Captain Fake, I think his name is Guy. Force 1, by the way. As well as... just in general, like, the units themselves, like the Marines and stuff, like, all of the dialogue that was written for these people doesn't really reflect that there's anything different about them. So if you aren't just attentive to the colors and then click on the units and read their weapon names and damage values and stuff, you won't actually see that there's any difference until it's too late and they start destroying your entire army, which is essentially what happened to me, even though I knew that there was something different about them, even though I assumed that they had better stats in some way. And so I think that the Plague Hydra's an interesting concept if you make it more readable, if you make it so that it's not based on random chance. All of this stuff is based on random chance. All of like the Kadarin attacker, like that Marine suit or whatever that we were using. If that was random chance to fire off the Scarab like projectile that just blew shit up. So that was definitely not like a good thing. Random chance is not great, especially to this degree of variance where it's the difference between doing 40 damage in a wide AoE and not doing 40 damage in a wide AoE. That's definitely a pretty big difference. And so the same goes for the Hydras, is the same value, 40 damage, as the Kadaran grenades or whatever they were called. And I really don't agree with the way that was included. So there has to be some sort of like read where you hear an audio cue and you see some sort of visual effect that indicates to the player, hey, this is happening. Next attack will be a really heavy status effect or something, and then you can make it less common and make it more impactful, and then make it so that there's reads around it, so that there's counterplay to it. Then you can increase the actual power budget of the ability, of the difference in the unit behavior or whatever. Then you can make it a bit more iconic, because then it's more impactful if you avoid it or if you use it properly. And you're to a degree, when you limit the ability of the player to use it, or you limit the ability, you allow the player to have some counterplay against it, then it's like, you're opening up a whole new avenue of player skill and player skill expression, like potential skill expression, that you won't really see otherwise. And so I don't really know why this particular methodology was chosen for these sort of things. So I don't agree with those at all. Then you have the context of the whole mission in general as a body. I feel like even though there were some really weird parts, if you take those out, especially that midsection where it feels like that little holdout piece doesn't really make any sense in terms of what strategy would actually allow you to win besides the one that I did. I felt pretty helpless. I felt like I was basically... I don't think there was a way to win without cheating, or sort of cheating, which is basically what I did by fucking their pathing up inadvertently. Actually, I was going to try to funnel them down a shorter corridor, and it just ended up freezing the entire wave. So not like my intention, not really my intention with the whole pathing thing, but I was basically at my wit's end. I had no idea what the hell I was going to do in order to win. And then you think of like the context of the overall mission. I feel like it moved way too fast. There was no degree of consistency between them. So I'm hoping that the macro missions will tell a different story. So I guess tune in to those when the videos of those come out, so you can find out for yourself if Tipereth tells a different story in those. Mwah!